on corruption once again has the BJP and the India bloc at loggerheads in the run-up to the upcoming polls. But the battle is hitting a fever pitch in poll-bound Chhattisgarh on Thursday because the Enforcement Directorate seized a little over 5 crore rupees in cash as part of the ongoing investigation into the Mahadev Betting App case. But for the first time since the beginning of the probe, the agency has drawn a link not just to politicians but to the upcoming elections as well. The probe agency claims to have received intel on large amounts of cash being moved in Chhattisgarh by the promoters of the Mahadev app in relation to the upcoming assembly elections. And now, acting upon this intelligence input, ED says it apprehended a cash courier named Asim Das, who it claims was sent from UAE specifically to deliver the cash for the election expenses for the ruling Congress government, Congress party in the state. Now, the Enforcement Directorate further says that it has recovered 5.39 crore rupees in cash from his car and the residence, and also claims that Asim Das admitted that the funds were arranged by the promoters of the Mahadev app to be given to a politician named Bhillai for election expenses. It then says that on further investigation, it has come to the fore that regular payments were made in the past as well by the promoters of the app, and about 508 crore rupees was paid by the promoters to Chief Minister Bhupesh Baghel. The Enforcement Directorate remand note goes a step further and says that Asim Das admitted that he carried the amount to deliver to the ruling political executives and named Bhupesh Baghel, the Chhattisgarh Chief Minister, as the intended final recipient of the cash. Now, ED claims that they are also in possession of the emails dated 2nd November 2023, which speaks of regular bribe payments made in the past, and says that Asim was tasked with going to Raipur specifically to supply funds for election expenses. The Chhattisgarh Chief Minister, on the other hand, Bhupesh Baghel, has rubbished these claims and has lashed out at the BJP, saying that the Saffron Party now wants to contest the elections with the help of agencies, and thus the ED has embarked on a malicious attempt to tarnish his image. He also alleged that the agency is intimidating people and forcing them to taking names.
इससे बड़ा मजाक और क्या हो सकता है कि आप किसी सूबे के मुख्यमंत्री पे किसी आदमी से मार पीट के या दबाव डाल के बुलवा दो, मैं किसी को पकड़ लूं और बोल दूंगा यदि प्रधानमंत्री का नाम लेने के लिए, तो क्या प्रधानमंत्री से पूछताछ करेंगे? मतलब किसी की इज्जत उछालना बहुत आसान हो गया है। 500 से अधिक लोगों की गिरफ्तारी की है हमने।
Well, the Congress has brought in a fresh twist in the battle for Chhattisgarh because Chief Minister Bhupesh Baghel says that the Election Commission must also begin inspecting vehicles and bags of CRPF personnel as well as ED officials. He claims that a large amount of cash is being shipped into the state for elections and that CRPF personnel are bringing suspicious bags that needs inspection. Now, this charge was countered by Union Home Minister Amit Shah, who says it is the Congress that's drowning under corruption.
ये आपने अभी सीआरपीएफ पे सवाल उठाए थे कि ये एक्स्ट्रा डिप्लॉयमेंट क्यों कर रहे हैं छत्तीसगढ़ में, और पैसे का भी
वो हार के कारण से मतलब किसी सीमा तक जा सकती भारतीय जनता पार्टी, इसका उदाहरण है।
क्या भेजा इस्तेमाल किया जा रहा है सरकारी मशीनरी का गलत
सरकारी मतलब इसका दुरुपयोग कर रहे हैं। आज भी एक प्लेन, स्पेशल प्लेन आई जिसमें ईडी और सीआरपीएफ के लोग बक्सा लेकर उतरे हैं।
कोई सस्पिशियस था सर?
तो इसलिए निर्वाचन आयोग से हम कह रहे हैं कि उसकी जांच करें, चेक करें।
भूपेश बघेल सेंट्रल एजेंसीज और सेंट्रल फोर्सेस पर आरोप लगाए हैं कि इलीगल फोन कैश यहाँ सप्लाई किया जा रहा है छत्तीसगढ़ में चुनाव को प्रभावित करने के लिए आपकी फोर्सेस।
इसके अलावा इनके आरोप पर कोई भरोसा नहीं करता, जो फर्जी फैक्स बनाकर इनके आरोपों पर क्या भरोसा करेगा?
5,000 करोड़ का अभी तो शुरुआती जांच है महादेव ऐप का घोटाला, जिनके कारण उनकी नींद उड़ी हुई है, फिर भी इनको जरा भी शर्म नहीं आती है और बड़े धड़ल्ले से विश्वास के साथ कहते हैं कि हमने विकास के काम किए हैं।
Well, the India Alliance has backed Bhupesh Baghel's claims and said that BJP is bringing in large amounts of money for the upcoming elections and is going unchecked by the Election Commission. However, the BJP has put the onus on the Congress to answer the people on the rise in corruption under their watch.
रायपुर में एक कार से 1 करोड़ 80 लाख रुपए बरामद होते हैं जो कोरियर सर्विस से हवाले के जरिए आया था। ऐसा माना जा रहा है कि ये महादेव सट्टा ऐप से जुड़ा हुआ पैसा है। छत्तीसगढ़ में चुनाव होना है, ये पैसे का उपयोग चुनाव में होना था और कहीं न कहीं महादेव सट्टा ऐप के तार मुख्यमंत्री सचिवालय से जुड़े हैं। इसलिए माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी का सचिवालय ये जवाब दे कि सीआरपीएफ के पेटियों में पैसे नहीं आ रहे, यूएई से हवाले से पैसा आ रहा है। माननीय मुख्यमंत्री इसका जवाब दें और सीआरपीएफ से माफी मांगे।
Bhupesh Baghel is a responsible person. CM, if he is alleging that money is being transacted in the cash vans of CRPF, it's a serious matter for the Election Commission to probe into. His charges should be probed thoroughly, and truth should come out because these charges are of a very serious nature.
Well, viewers, the probe into the Mahadev betting scam has put the India bloc and the BJP at loggerheads, and this, viewers, is in the run-up to the upcoming elections. But the battle in the poll-bound Chhattisgarh has reached an all-new level because the Enforcement Directorate has seized about 5 crore rupees in cash as part of its investigation in the ongoing case. But this time, since the beginning of the probe agency has drawn a link to not just politicians but upcoming elections as well. Now, the person who handed over the courier, Asim Das, has also said that the cash was meant to reach the final recipient who went by the name Bhupesh Baghel, the Chief Minister. And now the BJP is saying that these promoters have the cash by the Mahadev app has been used for the election expenses. We have Govind joining us live on this broadcast. Govind, now these are some serious allegations that have come to the fore that, you know, the cash being delivered from the UAE is what the ED is claiming, and it claims that Asim Das, the man who was delivering the courier, has named Bhupesh Baghel as the final recipient of the cash.
Yeah, absolutely. It's entirely serious allegations has been placed, in fact, in the press release of ED, in fact, and before the election, 3 days after election there in Chhattisgarh on 7th of November on 20 seats, and before that, the name of the chief of the state comes out under the investigation, suspicious receiving of illegal poll money. In fact, you know that Asim, who has been just taken in, who has been arrested by ED day before yesterday from a hotel, and around 5 crore rupees cash was recovered from him, which has been seized, and entries of 10 crore rupees in unknown accounts also traced, in fact. So this is a kind of controversy just after Bhupesh Baghel made the serious allegations that suspicious boxes are being unloaded, in fact, there by CRPF. After that, Home Minister conducts a PC in Chhattisgarh, Amit Shah, and says that whoever involved in the illegal activities will not be spared, in fact. And after that, the second day, the name of Chief Minister Bhupesh Baghel comes in under the investigation of receiving allegedly 508 crore rupees. So this is exactly what we can understand, a kind of big controversy arise there in Chhattisgarh. And Bhupesh Baghel is saying that इससे बड़ा मजाक और कुछ नहीं हो सकता है। ऐसे तो डांट फटकार कर मारपीट कर आप किसी का नाम किसी से भी उगलवा लीजिए, और मैं भी अगर ऐसा चाहूं तो पीएम का नाम अगर किसी को पकड़ के उगलवा लूं तो क्या वो मानेंगे? So this is what Bhupesh Baghel is just denying all the allegations which are placed in the ED's press release. So let's see that what all this controversy, how this controversy concludes there in Chhattisgarh.
Well, Govind, not just denial mode, but the Chief Minister has also caused aspersions on our Jawans, saying that the BJP is using them to bring in boxes, which is going unnoticed by the Election Commission. And this is a very shocking statement, you know, doubting our forces as being used as political tools by the Saffron Party is what the Chief Minister claims.
Yeah, absolutely. We also asked Bhupesh Baghel in Rajnandgaon during his roadshow that you have made the serious allegations on the central agencies and central forces, in fact, that they are being involved in delivering, in fact, the illegal poll money. He says that, yes, I just stand with my whatever the claim I'm just putting, and we are going to complain regarding this to the Election Commission. So definitely, it's not so that Bhupesh Baghel is just getting back from this his allegation, but he is repeatedly making the allegation on the CRPF that what is the need of extra deployment of CRPF in Chhattisgarh, while there is enough force of CRPF there in Chhattisgarh. But Bhupesh Baghel is just claiming that it's somewhat a kind of which is abnormal, that the suspicious boxes are being unloaded by these forces. So Bhupesh Baghel's allegations are quite serious, and allegations on Bhupesh Baghel also serious, that he has received 508 crore rupees from Asim Das, who is a driver and in fact the delivery boy of courier. So he has been taken in custody, investigation going on. So ED is just taking this whole issue very seriously, because the connection with Mahadev F, which is under radar of the investigation FIR, has already been registered long ago against this app. So this is quite serious allegations which are being made by ED on CM Bhupesh Baghel, or Bhupesh Baghel making against the CRPF of Chhattisgarh.
Right, Govind, many thanks for joining us on this broadcast with all those insights. Well, viewers, the big question is, did Bhupesh Baghel receive 508 crore rupees from the Mahadev app promoters? And that is left for ED to probe and reveal, and more revelations are expected to tumble out in this case in the coming days. But for now, let's slip into a short break. More news and updates on the other side. Do stay tuned.